cows go moo, who is it to? Mooing you.
Moo?
I don't know if it's just a taboo subject, but I've never heard anyone talk about it. Maybe it's just something I shouldn't be talking about. Maybe some things are better left unsaid. Maybe there's a secret code that men are supposed to follow that I didn't get the memo on. But I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. I'm gonna break my silence on this. I'm gonna talk about that one thing that no one else wants to talk about. I'm gonna talk about the stray pube. For those of you who don't know, the stray pube is most often found in men's public restrooms. It is a single solitary pube that is often left on a toilet seat of any public restroom, bathroom, stall. But for some reason, no one ever talks about it. I think the common protocol is just to sweep and flush. They don't teach you these things when you're growing up. Life's really hard. I mean, don't you think it would be more courteous to find the person that this pube belongs to and let them know that, hey, you might be balding down there. My conscience tells me yes, but my stomach tells me no. And why is it only one? As far as I know, the grooming standards for men are either hardwood floors or a full-on bush. That leads me to believe that there's no in-between. Though girls have things like the landing strip or funny little icons or ways to shape that into. With men, I think it's pretty straightforward. No woman wants to see your sack shaved into the shape of the state that you live in. So it seems there should be more than one single pube if you're rocking the full-on dick fro. And then if you've scorched the earth, then that would mean that there would be no pubes whatsoever. So if it's more likely that there would be none on the seat or a multitude of them on the seat, then where is this single solitary pube coming from? The only solution that I can come up with is that our parents failed to mention the one iconic character from our childhood that seems to be most important when you grow up. If you haven't guessed it by now, I'm talking about the Pube Fairy. The Pube Fairy's job is to go in between flushes and leave a single solitary pube upon the toilet seat. Though the purpose is still unknown, it seems that it is likely that the Pube Fairy is completely invisible, as no one has been able to capture one or even get photographic evidence of one existing, ever. Much like the Tooth Fairy, the Pube Fairy will go where it is needed. But unlike Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, the Pube Fairy does not come around just once a year. The Pube Fairy does have the ability to be in multiple places at any given time. That's why, if you notice, every single public restroom that you go to has a single solitary pube on the toilet. However, what you don't know is that when you sweep and flush, the Pube Fairy simply reuses that pube. So it is quite possible that you are flushing some pretty famous pubes. You might have even flushed JFK's pube and not even known it. But that just adds to the mystery and the majesty of the Pube Fairy. Though there is no scientific evidence nor photographic evidence of one ever existing, with no other way to explain the solitary pube's appearance, I have to say, I'm a believer. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. I put out new videos every Monday and Wednesday. Be sure to share the video and leave a comment in the comment section below. As always, guys, I'm Mr. Moo, and I'll see you next time. For whatever reason, when you combine a tickle in your throat with a little bit of saliva that you're trying to wet that area with, your esophagus suddenly becomes the size of a coffee stirrer straw.